Welcome to Golden Mountain, Golden Meadow. It's thunderous, it's raining, and it's a long time that we didn't receive thunder and rain. But however, wherever we receive the thunder is scary, lightning is scary, and the entire atmosphere is scary as well. Well, in between, I found one slip of paper. It says, बिसका जात्रा तथा नयाँ वर्ष 2078 सालको शुभकामना. एसेन सेज वैशाख 5 गते भैरवनाथको रथ तानेर व्यवस्थापन गरेपछि जात्रा सम्पन्न हुन्छ. So this is also saying that 8 रात 9 दिन. That means 8 nights, and then 9 days they celebrate Biska Jatra in Bhaktapur. Once once been the capital city of Nepal during the time of Yachamalla. It's been famous for the chariot without steering, without brakes, and every year there's kind of accidents occurring in the festival. Well, your swag, very good. Thank you very much. Hello, everybody. Hi. Today I'm specially bringing up with one topic. Like normally we'd be using these words, these um, verbs. Actually, they are also called auxiliary verbs. Generally, they are called auxiliary verbs, and definitely it's also called supporting verbs. Auxiliary verbs, supporting verbs, they are commonly used in our lives, and we hardly see that they have been used. And most of the times, our language, our general language, our spoken language is also evaluated through the same. So today I'm going to deal with how to utilize our modal verbs uh, in our speaking context as well as writing context. Let's start. Here it goes. We have different types of auxiliary verbs. Usually, when we say auxiliary verbs, it's helping verb or assisting verbs, a supporting verb that support the main verb. Okay, we have action verb. We have got we've got verb that'll be itself. Okay, be verb, a being verb, or doing verb that we have. So to support these action verbs, we have auxiliary verbs. Starting with auxiliary, first type of auxiliary verb that we have is be verb. The words like be, been, is, am, are, was, were. Okay, is, am, are, was, were, be, been. These are basically used in our normal active sentences with the with its in two different ways. One with verb, or they themselves become, or they act as verb. And these verbs which they act themselves as a main verb, they are called copula verb. Copula, you can turn on sub title as well as I'm speaking. Obviously, to understand my speaking. So copula verbs are the words, they themselves behave as the main verb. For example, so be it. Okay, be is the main verb over here. He is a boy. Is the main verb there. I am a man. Am is a one. So they were, they were. Okay, they were like something. They were like gender changes and all that. When we talk about that, they were boys and they changed their genders, and they are different genders. Okay, so that's what the first type of auxiliary verbs are. And when we use these auxiliary verbs in active sentences with other verbs, means other action verbs. Okay, other infinitive verbs that usually we evaluate is as main verb, a verb one. Okay, first type of verb. Okay, so these type of verbs, these type of auxiliary verbs, be, been, usually they take either ing form of the verb, that is progressive form of the verb. Ing form of verb means aggressive, progressive form of the verb, or they take past participle form of the verb. Right? If you use them in a passive sentence, like it has been eaten. So been eaten. Eaten becomes past participle. And be, then, oh, he will be gone. I'll be done. Right? So I'll be shot. So these type of words means they take past participle of the main verb. When it comes to like continuous tenses, continuous tense, he will be going. So be going would be progressive word, and he will have been going also becomes progressive word. So in these type of active sentences, but in continuous form, they also take the gerund form. They all these gerund form are also called ing form. Gerund and to infinity. I mean gerund and progressive form of the verb. I'll be talking some other chapter. However, right now I'm talking about the auxiliary verbs. So first type of auxiliary verbs that we normally use be been. They take past participle or progressive form of the verb. Now, other words that we have when they other words like is mr was where. So basically, let's come back to is mr, is mr. Is basically used for singular subject, right? And when it comes to main verb, right, it can also be used in passive sentence. These all three can be used in passive sentence. When they are used in passive sentence, obviously they take past participle always. Okay, verb three form of the verb. So past participle means go went gun, the third one gun. Okay, sing sang song, the third one song. So these are the words. These auxiliary verb is am artic. Is goes with singular, am goes with the word I, and are goes with the plural words they, we. Okay. Okay, similarly, we have was and were. These are the past form of isma, was for singular and were for plural, and they also take the ing form in the continuous form. When they come with the verb in active sentences, we have ing form for all these isma, was, were. They take progressive form, and in the passive sentence, obviously, they take past participle form. Okay, this is very clear. Now let's get into the another type of auxiliary verb that we have are do verb. This do verb, okay, this do verb usually, most of the students commit mistakes in these do verbs. Do verbs are the places where many of the students they're confused with. Like for example, when we use do, I do it, it's like before I said like be verb type, I do it, we have got one main verb do. Okay, that's all. When you use this with another main verb, okay, like sing, I don't sing. So do negative form. I do sing. Okay, this type. When it comes to another verb, then remember it always takes to infinitive. Verb one, first type of verb. Okay, main verb is what we call. So do, does, did, all of them, whether they come in negative or whether they come in active sentence. Sorry, whether they come in assertive type of sentence, that means declarative sentence or positive sentences. Okay, general positive sentences, they always take the main verb to infinitive. So don't do it. Okay, don't sing it. Don't ring the bell. So always there is verb one. Similar is the case for did, didn't fight, didn't bring, didn't sing. Okay. So these are the things that we have to understand and we have to utilize. This is the place most of the children they make the mistake. Like I didn't fought yesterday. This is wrong. Should be I didn't fight yesterday. I didn't brought yesterday. That also is wrong. It should be I didn't bring it yesterday. Right? So most of the places, this word did with the negative form, right? Most of the children commit mistake. Even grade 10 commit mistake. 11 commit mistake. Even most of the teacher teaching other subjects than English language also commit mistake at this particular point when we say long ago the serpent didn't used to be, right, didn't used to be, like there's used to, also there's another one where we are talking about auxiliary verb. They to didn't used to be there. It's not used to be, should be didn't used to be, use only, that's main verb. This is why it is very important to very much careful about it. Okay, always use do, does, did with main verb. Okay, then we go with the another type of auxiliary verb, that is we say have verbs, but we have has, have, and had. Basically we have has, have, and had. We do have has to, have to, and had to as well. So they are different types of, okay, different types of um, auxiliary verbs. On the main auxiliary verb we have has, have verbs. So these have auxiliary verbs take first three type of auxiliary verbs like has, have, had. They take past participle form of the verb. Like I have taken my meal, I have sung a song, I have read my book. So you have past participle for this thing. Not only I, now let's go with the he. He has sung a song. He has written a letter. He has kicked a dog. Right? Similarly, had is basically used for past tense, so no gender discrimination for this one. Whether it is we had visited Pokhara, right? We had been to Pokhara. Okay, so we or I or he, these pronouns, whatever pronouns that we use, had is had. It doesn't change into hats or haded of something like that. It doesn't change at all. So it remains the same, and it takes past participle form of the verb as well. So this is very important. You always use past participle with the main verb when you use auxiliary verb has, have, or had. Okay, or basically you remember has, have, had plus verb 3. That's all. Well, let's now move into the another part of has, have verb, that is has to, have to, have, had to. And remember, when we have to, then always, most of the time we use the initial or main verb, that is verb 1. So I have to sing, I have to write, I have to do it, I have to switch on the fan. So I have to, or he has to switch on the fan, or they have to switch on the fan. Always after two days main verb to be remembered. Okay, these are the auxiliary verbs which fall on the have verbs. We have another very important, very important form of the auxiliary verb. They are also called modal verbs. They're also called modal verbs, and these modal verbs are easy to detect. It is identifiable. Okay, because they come under probability or possibility conditions, or past actions, or even daring action, or need, etc. For example, let's remember this part. Modal verbs are the verbs. Modal verbs are the verbs. Auxiliary verbs, actually, they are supporting main verbs. They are helping main verbs. Generally understand: will, would, shall, should, can, could, may, might, dare, used to, need, right? So these are some of the examples of auxiliary verb. That also under that is also under modal verbs. And these modal verbs, they always take the main verb. Would sing, would ring, would slap, would write, would sharpen, would whatever comes after that verb one. All right, this is very important to remember. So verb one is the word that supposed to go with the modal verbs. Keep in mind, I would sing a song, not I would song a song, not I would sing a song. Okay, always remember I would sing a song. Always remember I would sing a song because they take verb one. Okay, these are some examples as well as some lessons for everyone out there. Everyone out there, starting from the person who starts speaking the English language, be it nursery student, or they understand my language. They'll be searching in the future that how to utilize what are the auxiliary verbs that are there. Okay, so when it comes to that one, they'll obviously resource on it, and they'll find my video. That'll be quite useful. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, ten were professors or doctors or engineers, wherever they speak the language, they want to speak English language. Okay, in any profession, they can always come back to this video and understand how the auxiliary verbs are used, and where are the places where children or people commit mistakes and are cut red-handed. This is a place that you make mistake. Okay, let me go to some chat box chit chatters. Hello, everybody. But I do not want some vulgar people. They would the spam that they must be actually, they must be caught and they must be punished. Why this spams that are that given over here, and what whatever the vulgar language that you've been using. Maybe it is not detected by the YouTube, but the translator, when Google starts translating in all the languages, including Nepali language and Newari language as well. Latest it is included Newari language. So the languages that you use in the chat box, be careful about it, and you'd be found out because you'd enter in your own email, and every email has mm, the phone number as a backup, and that phone number will detect who you are, and it'll be easy to catch under whose name the phone number is registered. Okay, so if you're using somebody's phone number, the somebody is going to be in trouble, and if it is your own parents' number, then your parents are going to be in the trouble. So better not to use ugly, dirty words in the comment boxes. Okay, so I'm very glad that everybody has learned today's lesson. Um, Other than that, if I get some kind of you know contextual type of question that you want to ask me, then I could answer. But if it is not that, thank you very much, everybody. Hope everybody is learned. I'm just taking a due to right now. So be back after half an hour probably with the usual reading of grade 10 books. All right, the chapters of grade 10. I'm still going on with that. Until that time, take care. Bye bye, everybody. Stay safe because the Corona phase 2. Okay, the wave 2, second wave is actually, you know it's quite vulnerable, like quite dangerous nowadays. Bye bye.